Absolutely. My name is Brant Murray. I am in the Department of Theater, and I am the Chair of Lighting Design and Technology, and I'm also a mental health ambassador for the university as well. What I am interested in is the interrelationship of emotional intelligence, servant leadership, and this focus of creative burnout within our students and faculty so that we as leaders can have a better understanding of what our students are feeling in the academic and production assignments that we have put them in. Well, I think there are broader implications for departments of theater or drama across the U.S., here at the University of Illinois, at the College of Fine and Applied Arts, or other colleges across the university. Our students, in addition to their regular academics, are also engaged in what we call production assignments as part of the conservatory learning process. Our students are actors and designers and stage managers. So in addition to their academic classes, they're going into the theaters in the evenings for 3 or 4 hour rehearsals. They're in the theaters over the weekends for load-ins and load-outs and technical rehearsals and performances. And this additional effort, which they place a high value on, this is a laboratory for learning in the theater, but we also have to look at this and manage it and say, is it sustainable? And what we're seeing a lot right now is what is commonly called creative burnout. And one of those things is simple exhaustion from what our students are doing in the theaters. So how can we as faculty and as leaders begin to understand what our students are feeling in the theaters, and how can we help to do what we do and make it sustainable? What we found in conversations, our conversations together, is we continue as faculty to say, I think the students are feeling this, or I think the students are going through this, where we want to get that student perspective. And the best way to do that is to engage the students in focus groups to begin to narrow in on what they are feeling. And that is how I will begin the research, with these focus group studies, to begin to understand their perspective so that we, as educators and leaders, can begin to implement change, if needed, to help our students thrive. Within the theater program, since the pandemic began, we have been asking ourselves, what stories are we going to tell, and who is going to tell those stories? Now, in order to make it sustainable, how are we going to tell those stories? And for me, what I'm focused on, the importance of understanding emotional intelligence and the facets of emotional intelligence, such as self-awareness and empathy, two things we talk about all the time with our students, how we as educators and as servant leaders can lead our students forward. To me, those are the implications. And really, we're there to serve the students. How can we do this better? How can we engage ourselves to then engage our students? But most importantly, through the research, we need to understand what they are going through so that we can begin to react to what they are feeling. And a simple example of this is exhaustion. Our students are exhausted, and there's a lot, what I've just spoken about. But how can we re-engage them to remove that or help to work through it so that they're not exhausted, so they still feel the joy that they felt originally? Yes, this is what I want to do. This is my life's work. How can we work to sustain that and to increase their overall emotional intelligence as well? I think for myself, as a new researcher, I am meeting the other faculty fellows, and I am able to listen to their research and engage with them. And there is a wonderful community of us where we can exchange ideas, or I'm learning from the other faculty fellows what they see as important and how their research benefits them. But I'm also, it's not just the research, but I'm seeing what's important to them as human beings. And to me, knowing that what we're doing is only serving to make our world better, I take that and I'm energized by these meetings. I really am. I'm truly energized by the times that we can get together and talk, and I can hear what is going on and what's been done. And I think I enjoy that community as a theater maker. That's what we do. We collaborate. And for me, that spirit of collaboration is also what's crucial at the Illinois Leadership Center.